Young men do not stand a chance in this current economy and probably future economies. Young men, I'm sorry to tell you, if you're between the ages of 16 and 35, to be honest, listen, relationships are cooked. Most of you are probably cooked. The truth is, man, y'all are going to have to find a brand new way to be able to sustain yourselves in this brand new economy that's incoming and this brand new world where everything that you were taught is null and void. Many of you were raised on the notion of the traditional relationships. Many of you were raised to, go get a girlfriend and get married and the white picket fence and go get you a traditional job. And the sad part about it is there is nobody. And when I say nobody, there is nobody really telling the young men exactly how it is and exactly what they should be preparing for and exactly where the world is currently moving into. Nobody's telling them. So this is why you have so many men who are lost in the sauce. This is why you have so many men who are clueless. This is why you have so many men who are gumps, losers, right? Simps, because they don't know any better. The young men don't know any better. They're not getting girls like they used to. The girls don't want them, right? The girls are either they're remaining single themselves. They're non-traditionalists and or getting with the older men to pay some bills, right? Which we see over and over again, right? And the young men, they don't know how to maneuver what's going on. Because like I said, everything, all the programming that their parents, our parents put into us, all the programming that the school system, the public indoctrination camps put into us, right? It led us up into this point. It led us up into this brick wall. And the majority of young men today are right at this brick wall where they don't know how to go around it. They don't know how to go through it. They don't have the tools to go through it. They don't have the momentum to go around it. They're just stuck. They're stuck on video games. They're stuck gooning. I overheard a conversation the other day. And I guess you could probably say it's a joke, but I didn't really see it as a joke. Two younger guys had to be between 17 and 19 were discussing amongst each other what they were going to do on their off days. Like, hey, bro, what you plan on doing today, man? I'm probably just going to go home and probably goon and play some video games. Man, you ain't nothing but a gooner, right, man? It ain't nothing else to do. Might as well goon, look at some IG models. And you can take it as a joke, but I also took it for what it actually is and what's actually going on out here, right? It may have been an inside joke amongst themselves. However, there was some seriousness to it, right? A lot of young men are not getting any punani. Let's call a spade a spade. A lot of young men are not getting any punani. A lot of men were lied to about a woman's nature, right? Women don't have to hide their nature anymore, right? Women can get out here and live as free as they want. Shouts out to y'all, right? I'm not the one who's about to sit here and complain. I'm not about to be the one that's about to sit up here and ridicule women like you red pill ragers, right? You goofy gooners, right? I'm not here to do that, right? However, I'm a realist and I have to call everything how I see it. Men don't know how to handle women's freedom, right? And when I say don't know how to handle, men are the ones who are seeking this Disney fairy tale love. It's not the women. See, let me break this down to y'all, man. The women already been put up on game. This is what a lot of y'all don't understand. This is what a lot of y'all don't realize. The women have been put on game for a long time, right? They've played their part for a long time, right? And they've been put up on game. They abide by the sister code somewhat, right? They tell each other, do this and do that, girl. No, don't let him do this, right? They've already been put up on game. They get put up on game early. They learn how to finesse men at an early age, right? While your goofy gooner ass is still playing Call of Duty and in a Call of Duty lobby yelling at somebody like you about to fight them, like they're right there, like, bro, calm down, right? While they're going out to eat, while they're 18, right? They're going out to eat with the 30-year-old. They getting taken out to Ruth Chris. They getting flown out to Bali at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, right? Your goofy gooner ass still inside, right? Playing Call of Duty in a GTA lobby, right? When you should be out here getting to the money, getting to the bag, right? And that's what's wrong with a lot of men today, a lot of young men today. They were programmed to put love, put their feelings ahead of getting the bag, right? Many men want to fall in love over getting to the bag. Why? Because they think the love part is easier. They think the love comes easy, right? They think that's the path of least resistance, right? They think that's somehow going to make them a man. This is that social programming that a lot of men went through. And there's no leaders, right? I mean, you have your few people here and there, but you don't have it on a large scale. You don't have leaders, politicians really leading men into the right direction, right? Whether that's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? A growth mindset. There's nobody telling young men, hey, this is the path that you need to take. We no longer stay in the old world. Listen, young men, I want to make this clear and very clear. We no longer stay in the old world no more, right? I'm not saying that traditionalism can't work, but I've made videos on this before. If you want traditionalism to work for you, if you want marriage to work for you, right, you have to come to the conclusion that the little bitty that you're getting with was probably a past slore. You have to come to the conclusion that you have to accept or don't even ask that the woman that you're possibly with was a past slore and a slum bucket. You have to accept that. And I'm not saying this is for all women, right? We know that, but for a good portion, especially if you're talking about you under 30 boys, you under 25 boys, oh my God, I feel for you. I feel sorry. Because, listen, I came up in that generation too. I'm on the older end of Gen Z, the end of millennials, the beginning of Gen Z, right? So I understand, right? Hell, just 10, 15 years ago, you could find a nice, conservative woman or, nice, well put together woman, right? Even though you still had to deal with some riffraff, you could still find a decent, young woman from high school, right? And it was nice, right? You could still find a good job back then, right? But now all of that stuff is donezo. Right? There's no more finding a good job, right? You got to go digital now. You got all the money is online now, man. What you gonna work at? You think you about to start a family at a manufacturing plant? You think you about to start a family at Mickey D's, ninja? You think you're about to start a family with anything under 25 an hour? Hell, under 30 an hour? Hell, you about under 40 an hour at this point? No, you can't. And guess what? We're not going back. We're not going back. The old world is not coming back. 2019 is not coming back. 2005 is not coming back. 2008 is not coming back. The 2000s are not coming back. So what you got to understand is this is what you have to deal with. You have to deal with high inflation. You have to deal with the higher cost of living. You have to deal with the fact that you damn near being priced out of everything. Oh, it's hard for young men. You've been priced out of housing. You've been pushed out of jobs. cost of living has pushed you out of damn near everything. A lot of the younger generation, they have to work probably like 3 jobs just to stay afloat, and then have roommates on top of that. Right? Dating, what is that? Young men don't have the funds or resources to date. It's not there. And then with the current atmosphere of women today, hell no. Bro, that's dating at this point. The current dating marketplace is a man with resources game. Typically, you might as well say an older man's game. And when I say older man, I'm talking about by the time you're 40, you should have everything together. It is an older man's game, right? When those recent stats came out and they were saying, this amount of men have not had sex, but this amount of women have had sex, and to say they in a relationship with somebody, the same generation, I believe it was Gen Z. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But it was more women who were having sex and in relationship versus their peer counterparts, their male counterparts who weren't in relationships and having no sex. Which have to mean that they're sharing the same man and or, right, going for the older, more established men. So what does that mean? You're talking about a good portion of the younger women are going for the older men. They're going on the dates. They getting flued out. They getting taken on vacations. They getting them guts busted up in. Right? While the younger men are trying to figure things out, they're trying to get a bill paid. Right? They giving that sloppy loppy, right? For a little bit of change. But young men, so what's the solution? What's the solution, right? I'm naming all the problems, but you're like, okay, Tap, what's the solution? The solution is PFP. Purpose, freedom, and power. You need to get on your purpose so you can gain you some freedom, so you can gain you some power. Because that is the only way. The world does not operate the way that we were socially programmed to believe to. Those days are done. We're already moved into the new world. Everything is digital. AI is coming. Right? It's already here. Automation is here. Right? The traditional 9 to 5 can barely pay your bills. Right? You have to find a way out of no way. There's no other way to tell you. You have to find a way out of no way. You got a degree, hey man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to the ones who do have a degree and you can find a decent paying job. But overall, there's no telling how long that's going to last. At this point in time, you have to invest in yourself. You have to you have to be an entrepreneur nowadays. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Because at any given moment, those same jobs that y'all just got degrees in, for you ones who are graduating, for the ones who are still going to college, those degrees that y'all are getting the degrees in, those subject matters or expertise that y'all are getting degrees in, man, in 1 or 2 years, it's probably not even going to matter. Right? That's how fast everything is moving. That's how fast technology is moving. That's how fast the world and society is moving. Right? That degrees damn near don't even matter anymore. Right? That's the old system. The old system is exiting. So to the young men, advice to the young men, right? Get on your grind. You got to grind harder than ever. Right? Lead them chicken heads alone. Right? They always going to be there. Listen, trust me. Listen, I just turned 30 last week. Listen, man, them same chicken heads that I was chasing after when I was their age, 18 to 25, those same little chicken heads, those same 18 to 25, they all on my Disney now, right? Because now I'm more established. Now my mind is right. Now my emotions are intact. Now I'm more stable. Now I'm physically fit. Now I'm just overall, the aura is just auring, right? But I put in the work, right? I put in the work and still am putting in the work. Still got a lot of grind to do. But the message is for y'all. And I mean, this is for all men in general, right? All men in general. You got to grind harder than ever, right? Because the world's going to continue to speed up. Automation is here. AI is here. Women are going to do what they always been doing, right? Which is looking out for them damn selves. So you got to get your bag up, get your chicken bag up, get in the best shape possible, get your mind right, get your body right, get your spirit right, get all of it right. Because ain't nobody else going to do it for you. And that's an after pill. Listen, if you want to change your mind, if you want to learn the tools to be able to survive in a new world, I am teaching AI. I am teaching automation, right? I'm teaching you crypto. I am teaching you mindset, right? Come over to the Patreon and join the family. It is a growing family. It is a growing movement. And you can also join the inner circle. Listen, we're having a meetup. We're having a group meetup. We changed the location. We're having a group meetup, the inner circle only. We're having it in Cartagena, Colombia this year. It's going to be at the end of the year, and it's only for inner circle members only. And you can only get to the inner circle through the Patreon. Listen, come over and join the family. This is a growing family, right? I'm changing minds over here. I'm helping men grow into the men that they need to be, right? And it's no foo-foo shit. It ain't no soft shit over there. So you better come with it. You better come with the grind and be ready to improve in every aspect of your life. Hit that link in the description. And listen, the after pill is the ideology. The escape blueprint is the framework. And PFP life is how you should live. Purpose, freedom, and power. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. I built a life. I built a family. I worked my hands raw to get here. And I'm not done. This is the escape blueprint. PFP life. A way out of the grind and into control. You'll learn how I stack cash, build systems, and reclaim time so you can live on your own terms. You will watch me maneuver and grind towards the life that I achieve for myself, and you can also do the same. Join the circle, join the Patreon, learn the steps, and protect your freedom. The escape blueprint, PFP life.